did you do before all of this? I mean, what was your profession? What were you? A weapon.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds.
I never wanted this. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. You've referred to yourself and your fellow mortals as our children. You are not our children. You are a bad first draft. Let the seas boil. Let the stars burn. So let it be war. You wanted to understand me? Then you should have accepted that I was right! I beneath nobody! My greatest heartbreak is that when I've collected every last mortal soul and all of my siblings into my pit, that I will only have eternity to punish them. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the galaxy freed once more.
No screaming, no theatrics, just you and me, and the sound of everything falling apart. Funny, isn't it? How quiet the world gets, right before it ends.
Prussia had a baby.
Yeah, it's the Roman Empire.
That is basically the Roman Empire, to be fair.
Basically the Roman Empire.
Oh my fucking god.
But you know, you got your Silk Road, you got your mountains, and then, you know, you put all the prosperity here, and you put all the poor people here.
I know this motherfucker is not playing this damn scream sound again.
What the fuck? What sound? What scream sound? Oh, Maddie's here. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie.
He's been here.
Oh, my bad, Maddie.
That reminds
My
me,
bad.
Fugi check.
Oh, yeah, Fugi check, Fugi check, Fugi check.
All my players must be destroyed post-tense.
Haha, joke's on you. No.
How many power word
Points at you.
revives and death
What are you gonna-
wards can you throw?
Oh, just blast.
That's a concerning question.
Just blast.
That is a solid. You know what? I should ask that to you guys once.
The
in a
answer
while
might
to see if
surprise
we
you.
Bro. Holy shit, my back hurts. Sorry.
Are we ready for recap?
Yeah.
Grr. Oh no.
Last we left off, Our wolves of Fallstar. They had managed to breach the gates to heaven. As they marched into the ruins of Eden, navigating through, seeing that everything was not as it seems. As it seemed like this place was abandoned long ago by God. They navigated the place, investigating the garden itself before proceeding further in. It began to resemble less and less like a garden, more like a world. They made their way through, being chased by what seemed to be a strange elk or stag of some sort, of white fur, antlers like trees. As it seemingly was guiding them further into this world. But as they continued to navigate, going past the ruins of civilizations long past, realms where magic seemed to work weirdly. And eventually, as they reached closer and closer to a massive fire in the distance, they encountered the natural phenomenon here. So they looked at the trees, looked at the ground, looked at the leaves, the makeup of everything. They began to realize a great host of things. The black stone and gold snuff combined to make the marbled inlays of the megalith of Absolution. That trees themselves sprouted leaves of hard light. The trunks of condensed dragon scale. As they realized this material was the very same material that Ascendex was smuggling. And as they continued to place together what throughput through lines there were, they realized that Sanguinius had killed the Abrahamic god some years ago. The Garden of Eden wouldn't be standing as it is if the Abrahamic god was dead. But the Abrahamic god was dead. The Garden of Eden stands. Sanguinius, Scarlet King, Ascendex, all those modicums and pieces began to place themselves together. Sanguinius had used the Garden of Eden as a gateway into the megalith. Scarlet King had worked with Ascendex and Sanguinius to transport these materials through the dark below and towards the princes and barons of the Scarlet King. But something had pushed them out of heaven, of the megalith of Absolution. As they navigated further in, eventually approaching that massive spire, the first spire with the first scars of the first war of creation. Rising to the top, seeing once more that white stag. And as they looked upon it, slowly it transformed into a figure not unlike Abraxis. Same sensation, but more natural, more belonging, more father creation. Give me 1 sec. Domino's is calling me.
You're so clickbait. Remember to beat the stream.
Dominoes.
I don't remember that in this last session.
Remember to beat the stream.
Please, I keep making song jokes.
Please
This is
mute the
bad.
stream. Mute your mic.
251 changes. I should probably save soon.
Please save.
That's probably
It's
a good idea.
It's basically just me been spamming.
What? You save your projects? You don't just keep
No,
Click Studio
save.
on in the background
don't.
and then just like hope it never crashes or it crashes or the power goes out or anything like that?
That gives me anxiety just hearing it. Oh my god.
You're way better than me, Paul. Holy shit. No, because I swear, like, I could be like 5,000 changes in, and I'm like, maybe I should. Oh, Medi's back. Hello, Medicus
Gave the
Fallstar.
dude the address and he asked what the address was.
What?
Man, we live in a time.
We live in a society.
Bro ain't cognizant at all. Bro
We
ain't thinking.
need to air out minimum wage workers.
Yes.
hey.
If you
Hey, now.
make less,
We need the
if you
thrill.
make less than 60K a year, I'm Swiss cheesing you and putting you on a white T-shirt.
Well, lucky
be
them.
Your family will be holding a
wait, hold
candle
on, let me
to
do the math, let me do the
Vigilo.
math.
Joke's on you, Medi. I'm a student. I'm
That's
gonna get
even
some
worse. You're
anyways.
educated.
Oh, you.
I make.
you
All right, I'm
motherfucker.
safe. I'm safe. I'm safe.
I'll
You're
make
even
an
worse.
exception
Credit
for
card collar
you,
worker.
Kami.
I'm gonna steal your credit card, Kami.
You're a minimum wage worker at heart. I know what you are.
Minimum wage. In your soul, you're a minimum wage employee. Is a insane sentence to tell somebody.
In your heart of hearts,
feel
I
like
know
an
what you
insult.
are.
It is an insult. That's so fucked. He's not even speaking. Kami, say something.
Good answer, nephew. Good answer.
I was trying not to choke on my fucking drink.
That's so fine. Okay, we gotta lock in, guys. We gotta lock in.
As you stood at the throne in the center of the forest, seemingly the one missing piece to creating a weapon like the Sword of Damocles that could defeat Abraxis, Scarlet King, Sanguinius, and all their compatriots. The same item that was made to create the sword itself. The soul of an Overture. The first one in that sword being Timothy. But you carry the souls of millions of overtures within each one of you. As that future died so the past could live. As you watch those energies leave you, formulating in front of you as those very same crystals that are embedded into the pommel and handle of the Sword of Damocles. And as these nearly impossible items populated themselves in front of you in mass, you now have all the tools you need to make a Sword of Damocles. In fact, you have enough for thousands of them. So, party. What do you do?
For once, I will say something. I will say this for Strange, on the behalf of Strange. We do have a notes thingy for what we're going to be doing for our time within the megalith.
Semi-filled out. Not everyone has decided.
It's the basic outline.
Player handouts, player notes. I did make a little list collecting everyone's ideas to the best I could.
And then this is a little bit more personal for me. What the DM I sent you about the thingy thing. But we can get to that later, don't worry. Anyways, continue on, sorry.
I got my pizza.
Hey.
Oh, pizza.
Congratulations.
First meal of the day.
What do you mean the first meal of the day?
Sorry.
Shit, he said earlier that was his first meal in days.
One of these days.
Bro, I'm gonna like go to fucking like wherever the fuck he is. I almost doxed him. Sorry. I'm gonna go over there and like make him a fucking meal. This is true. He has me. He has been doxed before. No, hold on. You know what I mean.
No, he hasn't
Next
been
time I'm
doxed.
just
He
gonna
doxed himself.
There are
You know what
motherfuckers with
I mean.
M4s outside my door.
Somebody
can
yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think
He
it
has a
matters,
point.
man. I don't...
He has a point.
Yeah, I was
Who
gonna
is
say.
really gonna do anything?
That's what I was like saying. Like I don't think it matters. Anyways, I'm gonna bring some food to you, Betty. Like some fucking like Filipino shit, you know? Fucking
Again, we reiterate there are M4s outside his door.
man. He's gonna get some fucking chicken adobo and like fucking sinigang.
He's gonna be rubbing his hands to the opportunity to watch somebody blast you into smithereens.
Like I'm just holding like a pot. I'm like holding a fucking pot. Anyway, sorry.
So what are we doing?
The list.
We're gonna be doing some crap.
I think Mix, it's better if you actually describe and explain instead of just looking at the DM and saying list. So, to begin, so maybe we take this a step at a time, all right, and walk through this step by step. First things first, we divvy up some of the party members to, number one, gather resources together, because how are we going to make these things if we just point to list? You get me?
Yep.
Then we identify where the forge is located. We get the crafting team together, make sure they have the equipment they need, which they should for the most part. And then we decide in order who's going to get what when, so that we can start processing this in a more conducive fashion.
I'd also like to see if Eth specifically or Kami, because they're both chronomancers, could tell if time is passing where we are, and if so, how much. Compared
Another
to,
great
say,
point. Yep.
Good answer.
Because we gotta figure out if there's a time dilation and that it's working against us or for us.
Who's checking?
Me and Veth can both check.
Yeah.
Investigation.
You two would be the best for it.
Investigation. Oh god.
I can do investigation.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah.
So many entities were loaded onto this map at once. It wasn't loading the incarnate logo.
No.
So your final 41?
Here, I'll roll again. It's a help, right?
Yeah.
42.
42.
Would have been nice to get something that
Time
isn't just
dilation
minimum,
is
but
inconsistent. For a few minutes, you're going faster by a substantial amount. For a couple of minutes, you're going substantially slower. There seems to be no rhyme or reason behind it. The time dilation down here is unpredictable.
Yeah, I was reasoning that that might have been the case.
Makes sense.
So we don't have infinite time to work down here. Matter of fact, is it only slowing or is it accelerating as well in terms of the dilations and consistency?
mix of both, I think.
Yeah, I believe you said it was a mixture of both.
Yeah, okay.
We
It's just
might
kind of
need to
like
see about
oscillating.
stabilizing, if possible, because that's gonna make it hard for crafters to reasonably get things out for like forces.
Do we possess a artifact on tap akin to a reality anchor? Just double checking. Because if we have something like that, we can just centralize it around where the crafting is taking place so that we can stabilize the flow of time. But if we don't, there's no point in like
Anyone has something
fixating on it. We do have one of the most powerful chronomancers in the forest, so
have
maybe Veth can give it a shot and see what you can do. Maybe.
I can give us this for a day. It will help slow it down a little bit.
I can do this for a day.
No material can pass into or out of the zone unless it travels through another plane of existence to do so. That might make it a bit difficult.
Yeah, we'd have to gather everything first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'd say
Make
mess
sure
around
you
with
have completely
crafting
everything.
something to keep it stable as a whole, but that is extra time.
Oh, if there's any 10th level spells that like do anything that wise, I could probably like do that too. I just
I didn't put on any 10th level spells. I don't
Yeah,
even
that's
have
true.
access to
You do
those.
have that 10th slot.
I do have that 10th level slot. I just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about the 10th level spells. I haven't really checked them out. Ugh.
I don't even know
That's
if I have
fair.
access to those, so.
Yeah. I just don't know if you or Gandiva know any off the top of your head, Silas,
Oh no way. There's far
Yeah, I
too
don't
many
think-
for me to have any
Yeah, I
of
was
them
gonna say
memorized.
there's too many. I don't think so. Well, I just thought I'd do my shot,
Nah, that's a fair one.
Yeah.
Do we have the doc for it right now?
It should be
Perfect.
in, I'll
Gandy's
grab it
gonna-
right now.
Gandy's got one as well, so
Okay, I'll
got
grab
the
it
one
right
for
now.
the Sunder.
Yeah, because ideally having it stabilized, especially for even just a larger area than these two spells, so that way people can safely work, train, especially for like people at Cosmere if he wants to make a bunch of golems.
Rumbling.
Yeah.
If I did this at a higher level, would that do anything?
Here, I found the spell list. It's right here. Let me look.
That makes sense. Hold on. Choose a space or creature you are touching Till the spell ends when you or the target are included in the effects of a chronal die or chronomancy spell of 3rd level or lower. You choose whether both of you are affected or neither, or you are affected. A wizard using a chronal control effect can expend 2 additional chronal die to ignore your use of this spell. Doesn't, yeah, it doesn't.
Like upcast.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't state a specific radius for the space it's referring to.
Yeah, it just has to be like I can affect you and Cosmere because I can concentrate on 2 things. Or well,
Yeah.
I think 3 things actually.
I know the only reality shaping or chaotic thing here would probably be the throne, but if it's all the same, I don't want to mess with that.
I ain't gonna lie, the temptation of having one of us sit on the throne to see if we can channel something, maybe even reorient the megalith and stabilize it, you know what I mean? That might be the play.
That perhaps
I mean,
to the
if you
throne
need
to
somebody to
leave
possibly make a
state.
life-altering decision.
No, not again. We just got Evander.
Let me do it, guys. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Exactly. That's like a net loss. That's like a no net loss.
No, he was fucking cooking in that combat. We need him. But investigating that wouldn't be a bad idea because I know it's like risky, but in theory, if it could be used to stabilize the realm, that could be good. But it is like a very much out there option.
Would Veth be able to roll insight in order to see where the source of the chronal instability is coming from?
So.
The source of the instability of the chronomancy. You can roll an Arcana.
Advantage. And I'm decent.
Let's go, Veth!
Oh,
Let's
go! No!
I knew it. I knew it.
That's our boy.
That looks hideous. Sorry, I'm struggling over here.
You got this.
The instability isn't coming from the megalith. The instability is coming from the rest of the forest.
Makes sense.
The megalith is the only structure within the forest that is maintaining its time dilation rules. The rest of the forest is not, which is strange.
Yeah.
Then it kind of hits you.
Yeah.
The time dilation issue was obviously expected with the Pantheon. The rest of the forest, not so much. Worlds far more distant seemingly are having the same issue. So you look out at the horizon.
Ooh.
On the furthest reaches past it, you see the forest and its grand trees. And that faint, hazy darkness in all directions around the forest. And then it really hits you. Abraxis doesn't have control over just the Pantheon. Unbeknownst to everyone, even those living on these trees, Abraxis has every tree. The only thing Abraxis is waiting for is for Vigilo to get to the Pantheon to cement his rule.
Oh, that's not good.
That also means it's likely the veil over the Pantheon was a ruse of some sort. Which means this is the only place in the entire forest you can realistically be safe from Archons. Which explains how the Archons took down the Conviction, which was outside of the veil. The veil was a trick to bring it down.
Oh shit.
Which brings you to another topic. The issue of reinforcements. The entire forest is free range for Archons. And they can just divert themselves around the forest through their overwhelming weakening of the children of creation. Reinforcements to the Pantheon are beyond unlikely, as en route, they'll most likely be taken out by the Archons. Megalith of Absolution, like in all the previous iterations of the forest, seems to be the last stand against Abraxis. And nobody knows about it.
Well. Seems like we're in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
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 Well,
both works to our benefit and also, oh, Jesus Christ, that is bad. Okay, well, taking that very much into account, what ideally should be the first plan of action? Do we want to attempt to mess with chronomancy here, or just accept it's going to be a little wonky and investigate?
I think, yeah.
Forward?
I think that's pretty much where we're at. Yep, accept it for what it is, because it ain't gonna get much better. It's just gonna make things worse. Bingo. Yeah.
I'd rather not touch it if it's currently the only place Archons can't get to. I'd rather not mess with something that alters the reality of it.
Yeah.
Bingo.
We can work in smaller time bubbles if we need something to go faster versus the outside.
Yeah.
So, party, what are we doing?
Well, that pretty much keeps us on the same path we were going. Continue to gather materials, centralize it around where the forge is going to be found, and establish a small base camp of sorts from which we can operate, build our stuff, train, and prepare to head back out. To that end, I'm literally in real time working on some of these finale weapons, though you're more than welcome to take a whack at it. So far, I've only got Natsuko started. It's been a busy week.
It's okay.
But, yeah. Gathering resources.
I don't know if we need instant fortress right now because.
No, yeah, I just heard that we needed like a base of operations. That's all I heard. You know what I mean?
Are currently at the very throne room of your old house.
Oh yeah, we are. I forgot about that. My bad. I forgot.
What state of our is in.
You know, it makes sense for Mix to not realize they were home. Actually, they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it, man. They're like, oh, Balmug. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Grog.
At some point, probably like visit Balmung's old room.
Oh, bro.
So wasn't his room the forge?
Wait,
strange design him to have his
say
own
that.
room. Despite that, so he has his own room that was mostly just for show, and then he has his forge.
Yeah, because he didn't really need to sleep. He just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, Strange will lead the party to the forge.
Yeah.
What they remember.
Are you talking about the one in Balmung's room?
The main one.
The main forge?
I think the only forge was in Balmung's room.
Yeah, that's.
Was it?
He had,
separate?
yeah. He was the one who only had. He was the only one who had one.
I remember designing a communal one, I think, but it's been such a long time, and I don't.
No, see, you were working on that when you were working remastering the megalith for when we were gonna quote unquote get it back when we were all going on trial, and then we never
blew up.
And then it
I was
blew up.
working on it before that, where it had a communal one, and I don't fucking remember. But yeah, then probably that one. Size, and I have to face my character's trauma.
Yeah.
So you're going to Balmung's room?
Yep.
Okay, give me a second to set it up.
Aye, aye.
Okay, housekeeping.
We got roads and we got cities.
When you check into the hotel room and the room isn't
I imagine as they're walking, Strange is just like able to navigate surprisingly well, despite the fact that it's probably in a little bit of ruins from the fight.
Yeah, Mix's like, Mix's eyes are like darting around her head's like looking everywhere, like what the fuck, what the fuck.
Oh yeah, I
Definitely.
remember Strange's room is across the way from Balmung's forge.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Oh.
It's been a
Oh
long
shit!
time.
I just remembered I shared a room with Eden. I remember that.
You did. You guys had a fuck ton of poisonous plants in there.
We did.
As you
Yeah.
navigate through, some of you are hit with a vague sense of nostalgia. Others of you feel like you're walking through a dead man's memory as you walk through the halls, and the closest sensation you get is that of like a liminal space. The entire interior, for as far as you can see, certainly in ruins. What exactly this was from, whether it's leftover rubble from the Lion's fight with Sanguinius all those decades ago, whether it was Sanguinius's attempted conquest of this area when he tried to take the megalith from Father Creation, or any unknown horror that could have occurred within these halls in between. You aren't quite sure. But one thing's for certain, this place has definitely seen better days. As you navigate, roll some perceptions.
Perception, sorry.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Do. Oh!
Oh!
Huh.
59!
Hermits and
Sorry,
strange.
I'm being loud.
Oh, you wrote performance. You don't know fucking jig.
Oh, it would just be a +4. It'd just be an extra 4 to that.
Kills you with my mind.
Huh. You know my dyslexic ass can't fucking read.
I know, bestie.
Yeah.
Cosmere, as you look around, you have this faint, almost like sixth sense that you're quite alone in here. Almost as if the walls themselves are watching you. As you continue in deeper, Beth, you swear you hear what seems to be an echoing in the area. Almost as if tones and phrases, words you can't quite make out what they're saying, are echoing through like apparitions. So you all continue in deeper. Natsuko, you have this sense of deja vu likeness, but with this faint shimmer of fame. Do you remember the last time you were in here? You were plotting to bring the downfall of everyone around you. as you're exploring around the area, something really shimmering in the air. You look towards it, faint gold threads disappearing as you look at them. Threads of fate, signs of chronomancy. Strange. As you pass by your old area, you swear you always shut the door when you leave. This one's been cracked open.
Squinting.
Vander, as you look through, you've heard reports of this place, especially from classified reports about what happened to the lions, where they didn't die. They were simply separated from the rest of existence, thrown asunder across the realms. And from what you're seeing right now, from the destruction from the interior and through the windows onto the outside, you can definitely see the after effects of this and seemingly every other cycle that's come before, of every similar battle that's ever taken place here. This building, this structure, is probably one of the only that holds the same scars from cycle to cycle. Finally mix. As you get closer to Balmung's room, there's this faint strangity, like voices. You can hear voices.
Who is it? Who are these voices?
You're not quite sure.
Can I roll like a thingy at the anything? You know?
Oh, the false hydra.
What? No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's those people. It's those people we don't know.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh shit, actually might be, and that's the worst fucking part. Don't say that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't me being a jackass.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm just trying to, like, not tweak out right now over something else. Wait, is it the fucking people from that we...
gesture for the party to maybe quiet down. Just quietly letting them know. There's, I think, someone else here.
I doubt it.
No, hard to explain. Mitz, would Mitz be able to roll perception, actually?
They did roll perception.
Well, I guess again, as they get closer. If they're hearing voices.
I don't think Mitz is Rothian.
Oh.
Shit.
Can I like...
Uh-oh.
Wait.
I know who does.
Can I like mumble what they're saying? Not like, would I be able to mumble what they're saying? Not like actually exact, but enough to be like,
I think you should try.
you know what I mean?
I don't think you should
Yeah,
try.
I want to try. I want to
and
try, guys.
That is
I
not a good
wanna
idea.
try.
That's a really bad
Okay,
idea.
I won't. Man.
Well, there's a
Fine.
chance it like actually physically hurts you.
I'm cool, guys. it won't hurt me, guys. Trust.
But
I'm just better.
in that case,
I'm just better, guys.
I would recognize it's Prothean.
Yeah, I was gonna say the strand should.
If Mitz points it out, if that's allowed.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be pointing it out. If anything, you'll notice Mick's like fidgeting and like, what the fuck is that? Kind of like, I don't know if they would know it's Prothean, but they just don't understand it, you know. I don't know how that works like that, but
Kelstro, can you help me see if you understand what Mitz is hearing?
Was gonna say, Kelstro's not there. He's gathering materials right now outside and piling them up so
You
that...
didn't come with the forge?
No.
Oh, fuck, that means that's
Nobody stated that they were gathering materials, so in order to make sure
I
that
thought
that
we were
was
doing
still
the core
happening...
first before we devoted.
No. My reasoning was that we should start doing these things simultaneously. Like, if we wait until after we're done exploring, how many hours could pass before we actually get work done?
exactly.
I'm not dragging feet on this. Nah.
We can send like familiar, you know, they'll go explore for us, you know.
44 to try and, I guess, hear whatever Mitz is hearing.
Sure, I'll give you the help action while I'm at it.
I go join Kelstro in harvesting materials.
I'm also gonna help you guys with the material stuff, and AJ shall as well, and etc.
So who's going to the forge and who's gathering materials?
Yeah, because this now I'm a bit confused on like what everything's laid out as.
I'm very confused on if we're now splitting up or...
Well,
Yeah, I'm a
Kelstro
little
already
confused
left.
too.
Well, Kelstro
And
already
the rest
left.
of you embarked on a tour while the time was still
so
going.
check out the forge.
Okay.
Yeah, we were heading
Because
towards the forge.
see, my thought of checking out, I thought we were checking out the forge first to see if it was like still functional.
Yeah, to see
which
if
was my
it's-
reason
if it
we
was
didn't
like
split up.
damaged.
Yeah, to like see what.
Well,
we
from what I
need.
remember, we got to find it, or if I'm not mistaken, last time didn't we pass by it last time we were here?
Nope.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
No? Okay.
But anyway,
Wait, no, I'm
gathering
thinking
resources
I'm
is still
thinking
a
of
prolific.
Yeah,
person.
yeah, it's still kind of a priority. Now I'm thinking probably of the mention that this place looked like the place where we had seen it. It's probably where I'm getting the mix up. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm out gathering the materials so we can start getting to work once the forge is locked in.
Yeah, and the rest of us are checking out the forge.
Strange will, I guess, enter the forge.
Yeah.
Let's be hearing things. If very
Yeah.
on guard. They've kind of been on guard since they've got here, but you know.
Are you walking into the forge room?
Yeah.
Right behind you.
You look inside. The tree. All the Balmong's old stuff, furniture, the forge, everything isn't here.
What? Wait, is or isn't?
Isn't here.
Okay. Oh.
Interesting. Anything else of note in this room?
Tree is glowing a bright blue. From its canopy. It seems to be growing its canopy around this blue light. You look at it. Faint dust falling off the side in this golden color.
Well, this isn't good. There's a chance either someone's rebuilt or the Absolution's rearranged itself.
Oh, that fucking sucks. What am I gonna know?
Either we decide to run through and check every room for whoever a forge might be, or we try and make a new one.
Make a new one.
The other end of the hall, I suppose. We may have to make do. Not sure if anyone has a spell for that.
What the hell?
Whipping out the weapon.
What the hell?
Steps from the hallway. At least half a dozen of them.
Can I, can I, sense who the fuck they are? Can I,
Sense
I don't know.
who they are.
Sense?
Sense?
Fucking no! Can I,
Could I stealth?
TM, can I vibe check
try
them?
and see?
Yes, can I vibe check them?
Can I aura check them?
Yes.
Hear anything with tremor sense? We can closer besides
Yes,
just
tremor
footsteps.
sense.
120 feet.
There's about half a dozen figures approaching.
Would that stealth score let me be able to kind of see carefully who's approaching without being spotted?
Are you using that stealth score to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Second. Roll. Sadly, their passives are higher.
God damn.
You look. See these figures. First similarity you can pick up on is that they're almost red right hand like.
Oh.
What?
Ooh, and I I get my hands on them.
Except they have no weapons.
Oh.
Huh?
Interesting.
Who the fuck are you? I'm not saying that. That's an out of character statement.
As they're getting closer.
If they look red right handy, can I make some kind of check about them?
Are you gonna peek into the hall?
Yeah.
I mean, they've already technically seen me, I assume.
once I hear they're red right handy, just like
yeah.
peeking his head past.
Roll insight.
Aye, aye, Capitan. Do I have any extra bonuses because I'm red right handy?
These aren't red right hand.
Oh. 34.
As you look at them, yeah, that sure as hell ain't red right hand. You have never seen these figures before.
You're gonna look at the others like, no idea.
Go out to attempt to negotiate, and if they're hostile, deal with it.
Sounds like a plan.
If that's agreed upon, then messaging kills Joe.
Yeah, someone send a message to Quint so he doesn't see 12 people he doesn't know and turn them into Swiss cheese.
Nodding.
Something tells me that won't go over well.
Or even just like, hey, there's other people here. You might need to be careful.
Which one of you has been in Overture the longest?
Between Strange, Notsko, and Mix? That's a good question.
I think Strange.
Would be Strange? I think so.
I'd say it's Strange.
Yeah. I just don't remember exactly who Medi started off the thing with. I don't know, it's fine.
I was there session
Semantics.
1.
Yeah, I was there session 1 too.
Yeah, we were.
First session that was supposed to be a one shot, and then it turned into a whole campaign.
We were all.
Well, I mean, yeah, all three of you.
All three of us were, huh?
Yeah, I think the first one who actually
all had
broke
archetypes in
fate
session
was Strange.
True, because Strange was really rejecting the whole Princehood thing.
True.
Oh, that's what he did, wasn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't who's been in the game long. Like
My bad.
But yeah, I'm scared to say me.
Place your finger on it, but it's the same sensation you get when you're around your party and other parties. Most of these are overtures.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look back at the group like, most of them are overtures, I think. from what I can tell.
Mix is gonna like grimace a little.
I
and
do
be like,
also have true sight.
oh shit, I have true sight too.
But
oh.
Your sight doesn't show anything else.
do we just partially those who have been seen come out and talk?
Shit, I'm about to just go out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm logging out there.
Anyone else who hasn't been seen, I'd say hold back just in case.
You don't think I can play the Lost Child role again?
I have to,
Just kidding, just kidding.
If I have to, I'll just use my active camo.
Not with your company currently. No, I don't think so.
Man, you guys can just stay there. I'll just like fall out of the fucking like
They've already
hallway
seen
and be like,
Strange and Evander though.
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Just.
we're the only ones who've thrown our heads up.
Yeah,
I did magic. I don't know if that did anything though. You probably saw that though.
Strange and Evander will kind of step out, I guess.
As step out. Watch as the figures approach you. One or two of them kind of slow down while the rest walk right past you and into that room.
Oh, bro.
Well, I want my answers, and I'm not going back till I find them. I'm walking in that room.
Yeah.
Well,
see what's up with these goobers.
As the two of the ones that walked in are kind of staring at you for a little bit of an awkwardly long time, as they seem to be looking at each other, then back at you.
Right. What's happening here?
Which is one of the ones that is by the tree. Kind of touches the tree before you hear on under its helmet.
Integrity's good. In the package.
The package?
You hear more numerous steps coming from down the way. As the first figure you see kind of walk in. Full armor.
Who the fuck?
The administrator?
What?
Who the fuck?
Steps in.
Who the hell?
Does the same thing that the other two of these soldiers are doing, staring at you guys for a minute. You hear underneath his breath, beneath the helm.
Deja vu.
What's going on here?
Deja vu.
Yeah, an explanation would be nice.
Figure takes off its helmet, returning back towards you all.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Oh.
Strange is just blinking comically for once in their life.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Fuck?
You're alive still.
Wait.
Ah, man.
Apologies.
Why are you being formal?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what do you mean? He like looks up at you. Why the fuck are you not?
Nix is just gonna drop in like Apollyon. They don't say that, but
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. I've been preoccupied with assisting, well, kind of motions towards the door. As a figure you haven't seen since the summit walks in.
Fuck.
Two figures, actually, that you haven't seen since the summit.
Oh boy.
First thing you see is the handle for the Sword of Damocles walk through, followed by the Usurper. And
That's our
then
boy!
behind
Oh, motherfucker.
them is Medicus.
What the?
What?
Let's go.
Okay.
The duo in the same room again?
Have they finally accepted the fact that they're one and the same?
Man.
Now this is a very fun turn of events.
You worry me beyond words.
Oh no, probably.
The two that have been staring at you guys this entire time
Don't tell me it's fucking Artemis and Dean.
get a nod, and it's Artemis and Dean.
Block that shit immediately.
There's the bear trap.
Strange is giving both of them a hug.
Really good.
As you kind of look, you see all these figures. You haven't seen this entire war at all. And as look towards each other, you see Deem as he kind of looks over the rest of you. He goes, well, where's everyone else?
Calstro's grabbing materials.
The house just
Sir?
grabbing materials. And then, just as for everyone else, this is currently the wolves.
Well, shit.
You tell.
As you watch Apollyon look towards the tree, begin to, with his index finger, carve runes into it. does. Metropolitan kind of turn towards Medicus and the Usurper as he asks, "Do you think they are ready yet?"
Ready, sir?
Ready for what?
Ready.
Head tilt.
As even Dean and Artemis are looking reluctant at the sound of that. Or Medicus begins to speak. Call Kelstro back. We have a lot to fill you in on.
Understood. Strange, I'll shoot him a message via data gauntlet. Just pretty much saying, allies are here, get back here ASAP for meeting.
Sends back WTF? OMW?
Look at you saying, "Get back now!" In
Strange
a good
just
way.
sending Kelstro like a picture of who all is present equivalent.
Alright, everybody lean in for the stealthy.
No, they're not even doing that.
Like a really what's the word? Like, you know those really
Just
quick
like
photos
a
where it's
picture of Dean and just like, your boy's here.
Your man crush is here, get over here now.
Yeah.
Bro, how you know what? You know what? Fine. I'm on my way. God damn it.
That's your man crush.
True.
Listen, we all
I'm
know you'd be
still-
Kelstro Fallstar if Natsuko wasn't faster with it, alright?
Oh my god. I'm still crying at Evander's, why are you being formal? Why are you being formal?
Why are
That's
you
crazy.
being formal? Why are you being formal? I don't know, spoke out of turn and he probably would catch a lonesome back when he was the hand.
Strange has been an absolute gremlin to like 3 of these high command people before.
Yeah, I know that. You tell him
Therefore-
that, you might have to get a fucking true resurrection out because he's gonna have a stroke.
So, Evander, are you okay?
Never better.
Pretty sure you already know those two. Gonna formally meet Dean and Artemis and Apollyon.
Ugh.
Sympathetic headpats.
My life was a lot simpler before I met you people.
Yeah.
I mean,
And less stressful.
It's been
Somehow.
fun. I've been trained by 3 of them, actually. I don't think I ever got to train with you, Dean.
What is wrong with you people?
What do you mean? At least you're not alone.
Good to be back in that weird Mageddon world.
Could
This
still
is-
be back in Weird Mageddon.
They would have sent someone for me eventually. He says lying to himself.
I think we both know they wouldn't.
You don't have to say that part out loud.
Hey, that doesn't matter. We found you.
Yeah, we found you. You're a wolf now.
Yeah, you got in there. You kind of came in Overture and kind of got the point up here.
You are an Overture. Which means, actually, yes, you are a wolf.
Congrats.
I don't think those are synopses with us.
In this case, if you were already in our group and you became an Overture, yes. And also because you wouldn't be able to use that shotgun otherwise.
Well, yeah, I meant the correlation between being a wolf and being an Overture.
I mean,
No, our entire group is Overtures.
There are other ones. We met a whole coalition of them.
Well, yes, but it's the equivalent of we found you first, therefore...
it's like the whole circle square thing. Not circle square, it's rectangle square thing.
Nodding. We've adopted you into the family. There's no escape.
Because to be a wolf, you have to be an Overture, but to be an Overture, you don't have to be a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like convoluted rules you all made up.
Well, they do listen to me, and I am a chaos god.
Touche.
Age now.
Just imagine when Kelstro gets back, he just has a bunch of materials in his arms. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Like one arm.
Literally the guy walking in with the pizza.
The other arm.
So what you got there?
Medicus. Yeah, he only got a picture of Dean, and there's Medicus the Usurper and Napoleon.
Yeah, because, like, just in case, for whatever reason, if the data gauntlet isn't safe, I'm just gonna be showing off Dean.
I still love the idea of also texting like, you need to get here now! In a good way. Not in a guns blazing way.
Strange just said it was, like, the mega blunt person they are when it comes to fucking data gauntlet messages. Allies are here. Get here ASAP for a meeting. Your boy's here. And sent a picture of Dean.
No, that works. But just if someone else had sent it, just been like, get over here. In a good way. Don't
I
have
feel
the
like
gun
even
out.
if it was an emergency, I feel like the Wolves group chat gotta go horrible. I'm like, get over here. We're dying. Literally.
Bro, I like to imagine if Mix was texting, they'd be like, come hither, please. Come hither.
You know what? That's a good side project idea. We make like a bunch of shit posts of like the Wolves group chat to post.
Welcome back.
Oh, Medi's back from his piss.
This,
bro.
Yeah.
You will reconvene. Kelstro, you eventually get back. You watch as...
Kelstro.
Ever since that rune was carved, the interior of the space grows, and as Kelstro enters, you watch as two of these special units step outside, one on each side of the door, as the door turns into a wall. The tree has grown far larger.
Oh.
Ooh.
Man, I saw this ref before.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
a big tree.
Whoa.
Speaking of trees.
Oh, the playlist shift.
Trees.
We're about to get some fun information.
As we'll reconvene. And Apollyon kinda looks towards the walls to ensure that everything is as it should be, as the roots of the tree that's in the center begin to wrap around upwards, enveloping the entirety of the ceiling as well as its golden roots Almost like this dim light mixes with the white and blue off the tree. He nods towards Medicus. Medicus looks over towards you all. What I'm about to say cannot be told to any other overtures outside of this room.
Understood.
Keltro immediately gets serious. Grim expression nods.
We are faced with an unprecedented challenge. The schemes of our enemies are layered within deception behind deception. And I fear that all parties are being played for the part of the fool. Something is very wrong with this war. The forest, its nature, is to go through cycles so that it can regrow and try again. So that eventually a path is found towards continuation. I've known about this since the day that I received my powers. Something hasn't added up. Abraxis has never happened before. And in correlation, overtures have never happened before. Previously, we were under the assumption that Abraxis knows nothing of this forest, has only seen it from a distance. We've been under the assumption that this Abraxis is alien. It wasn't until I heard it speak at that summit that I began to realize something. In every other iteration of the forest, the Lions of Fallstar have faced against Sanguinius at these very halls. In every other iteration of the forest, there was a battle of the Red Wastes. There was a battle of Catharsis. And in every other iteration of the forest, there's been no Abraxis. Every event that has led to Abraxis's inevitability has happened before, and yet Abraxis occurred. The only difference in this cycle is that overtures exist. And yet, as the usurper has come to tell me, and as I've come to see, when the world seed was fractured, none of the lions were overtures. They didn't break their fate at the megalith. They braked their fate by making it back home afterwards. And if the event that occurred at the megalith was not an event that broke fate in every other cycle of the forest, why did this event create Abraxis? Then it struck me. Who else was present at the megalith of Absolution? It wasn't the Lions of Fallstars that were the overtures there. If it wasn't the Lions of Fallstar that created Abraxis, who was it?
Sanguinius?
There were 4 people there that day.
Father Creation?
Katsu,
Oh.
Sanguinius, Spectre, and the Scarlet King.
Bruh.
Oh.
Bro.
And I have fair reason to believe that Abraxis is not real. And the first overture was one of them. And the first overture is using Abraxis to take over the forest and reshape it as their own.
Oh.
The event
So it's a charade?
that led to all of this. The truth behind everything. The final truth. Must have a question before we find the answer. Who is Abraxis? As you've all seen, until a few moments ago, while the creation was still alive and in the forest,
They couldn't all be colluding together, could they?
Unlikely.
If they were, we'd already be dead. They all have such separate goals that one cannot exist without the other. One endgame cannot exist without the other. But beyond these walls, beyond us, we don't know who works for who. For all we know, entire groups of overtures have been corrupted by the first, by Abraxis, by whoever is trying to take control. Whoever is trying to end the cycles once and for all. And I fear we won't find out who it is until the day we march on the Spire of Fallstar.
Is there really no way we can figure it out?
I have valid suspicions of all four. Each one just as justifiable as the last. There is very few ways we can figure out who it is, who Abraxis truly is. But if we don't, and we march on that spire, our defeat won't be a head-on attack. Every ground we stand on will crumble. If this figure wants to be the one to control the forest, it wants to be the last Overture. Or if it controls its own fate, everyone else is subservient to theirs. But I believe that in Overture, someone who broke fate had to be mortal to break fate, and all mortals make mistakes. At some point in this war, whoever is behind everything is going to slip up. That moment, we need to drive the knife through the heart of Abraxis' true form. Even as we speak, the building we stand on is the last bastion against his power. The last fortification of Father Creation, and not the mortal who wishes to take its place. We stand at the precipice of what every war before this one, every cycle, has led to. Somebody wants to drag that victory out from under us.
Yeah, fuck that. I say,
I can go.
second we figure out who the rat is, we introduce them to a nice heaping helping of some condensed dragon scale. Good old shot. And not the ones that you get at a bar.
Nodding. However it is, let's hope they slip up soon, so perhaps we can deal with them early.
Is there any way we can lay a trap, maybe?
They have made it this far without slipping up. I don't suspect that they will slip up anytime soon. But at the point in which they are convinced they have guaranteed themselves victory, point at which they're most blind to their own downfall, that is when we strike. That point will be at the Spire of Fallstar. When whoever it is convinced that we've been tricked by their ruse. Whoever it is convinced that they have won. That they have shackled us back to a fate of death. And that's when we shackle them to theirs. Keep your eyes on all four of them. That's the point where Abraxis was created. We don't know which one of them is Abraxis.
So we play nonchalant and ignorant. Wait until they think they've got us in a corner. Not gonna lie, the reveal on that one sounds pretty damn satisfying. And we get to see their face up close. But not too keen on the idea of cutting it so close to the wire. Not like we have much of a choice in the matter, though.
This is true. Best
have to
live
prepare.
as if we don't know.
You have to be ready. Our final confrontation won't be against some eldritch, unformable god. It will be against a mortal who wishes to make themselves a true god, who wishes to take the place of Father Creation. We don't know which ones of the Overture parties has been corrupted or bought into a lie or has their own conspiracies they believe in. But you need all the allies you can get. All the allies to turn the knife on the head of the traitor.
Do you think we should try to buddy up with the others when we get the chance and see if we can find allies?
Each one of the Overture parties on this planet has been in constant interaction with one of the four. Scarlet King keeps tabs on the occultists. Katsu keeps tabs on the Ars Goetia. Spectre keeps tabs on Hourglass.
Hey, what?
What? Wait, what?
And Sanguinius, the Lions.
You think
Each
the
one of
lions
them
could be subscribed?
Must realize what's happening and must not give up our one advantage we have. But one thing that I have planned since the beginning of this war, since the day I became God of Time, was an eventuality. Every cycle, me and Tempest switched back and forth with preparations for it. In every cycle, it has been seen as the vast mercy for the forest. He reaches into his side waist and he takes out what seems to be a strange object. As you look at it, it's shaped like a star. And as you look at it, pulsating this red, deep scarlet red. It was a book that was collected during one of the first cycles of the forest, written by Father Creation, a book of creation. A book that was taken by Abraxis during this cycle. The book holds the only known information of how overtures are made. But it also explains how each one of the other archetypes is made and how to change your archetype. This item is the same thing that the Scarlet King has been chasing for every cycle before this one. This item will destroy the entire forest if it is crushed in the palm of an overture. A decision will happen at that spire if we fail. Do we accept the fact that mortality, that creation itself, will be bound to a hellish fate forever with unending torment, or do we prove the Scarlet King right, crush the star, and wipe everything in this forest out to save it from that eternal damnation? This item is crushed. Every tree dies, the roots die, the dark below dies, and the forest collapses. And it will never regrow again. But if we lose, then this is not crushed. Mortality will be nothing but characterized by unending torment under the control of whoever is Abraxis. And this is a decision that whoever survives will have to make. This is the grand gambit of the Scarlet King. Which fate is preferable? You look at it, shimmers like the world seed fragments, except unlike the world seed fragments, it shimmers as one. As you look at it, its shape, its geometry, its colors, almost the inverse of a world seed. As he places it into his pocket. If this event should ever come to pass, and you fall during the battle, should all of you fall during the battle in the Spire, this I will leave at the root of Balmung's flower within the Elysian fields. And if the battle is truly lost, you will break it.
Kelstro just kind of clenched jaw, gives a singular curt nod.
We'll do our best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
We'll make sure it doesn't come to that.
It won't.
Nothing.
We have the same advantage as this Abraxis. The one difference between us and it needed to duplicate itself into these archons to have enough overtures to support its war. We turn people into overtures because they believe in the war. As you watch the roots begin to grow back into the tree, as the door reformulates on the wall, as Medicus nods towards Dean and Artemis, as they kind of take off their seemingly backpacks that they have on under the cloaks. As Polyon begins to carve new runes into that tree in the center. As the tree reformulates itself to a very familiar sight for some of you. The same exact type of forge that Claus Kane used to forge the Sword of Damocles.
Bro.
Oh, there we go.
As those backpacks spill over with materials, black stone, gold snuff.
Oh, they were already grabbing it for us.
Oh.
As this large group of overtures gets to work on equipping enough weapons to slay Abraxis, climb the spire, and finish the final war once and for all. That's where we're gonna end session.
Oh, you're so evil, Mitty.
That's such a good set. I wasn't expecting that. What the fuck?
No, that was a crazy twist.
Crazy.
Fucking
I'm
fire. For
Oh my
real.
God.
Fire session.
Such a good session. Also, I'm so happy to see some of these goobers again. Like fucking Apollyon pod. When was the last time we saw Apollyon?
So we don't have
You
evidence,
really
but we
think I
know
was
it's
actually gonna
Katsu,
throw
right?
in a random third act enemy big boss? Like, come on.
Surprise!
Yeah,
That's like rule one of
I thought-
storytelling. You don't introduce the big bad in Act 3.
I thought these guys were just gonna be falling hand. That's why I was like, ooh,
See,
when I get
I'm
my
really-
hands on them.
I'm really curious about like who the fuck it actually is though, because I know they like specifically had beef with the wolves over some shit at some point.
I've
which I'm
got
like,
two specific theories, but I want to get some more information because I'm just gonna say Paul brought up a
I think it's Katsu.
particularly
Genuinely, it
notable.
makes the most sense that it's Katsu.
But if it were Spectre, it would make a great
Nobody would
smokescreen.
see it coming.
nobody
Exactly.
would
He's
see
the
it coming
wild
if it was Spectre.
He's the wild card,
Katsu
and while
wanna
I
steal
hope with
Natsuko's,
all
archetype.
that's exactly it. He wanted to literally take it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to that end, if he has the ability to do that,
Yeah,
See, that's why when they were like,
that's
one of them knows how to make it, I was like, well, Katsu knows how to take them away. Which stands
And
to
that
reason
right
that
there.
he would know something about making them.
because it was stated the book also teaches you how to make them.
Yeah,
and
make them,
take
break them,
them.
and change them.
Yep. So
Natsuko.
That's what
Mhm. So it very well could be Katsu. You're right on the money. That was my first foremost thought, because if it was the SK, this would be a hyper convoluted subplot to introduce in order to confuse and
it doesn't
distract.
feel Scarlet.
It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. Yeah.
It doesn't feel Scarlet. Yeah, I will say. If it is Katsu, jokes on him for creating one of his new biggest ops because Natsuko will fucking launch at him.
Speaking of, Medi, I'll forward over these weapon concepts to you when I finish them up. I pretty much got everybody in the wolves finished, like over the course of the session. So
Oh shit!
I'm almost done. I just got to do the rest of Kami's and then finish up with Evanders and then Kelstros, and I'll have everybody finished. I'll be able to send it over to you. You can approve or disapprove, make adjustments if you like to.
Oh my god,
It's pretty
I'm
much
so hyped.
just
I
upgrades
can't
for a lot of people's existing gear, and I think there's only like 2 people who made like 2 full-on new items, and I even have one concepted out for Eden if they manage to show up. Yeah, I gave them Fang. I gave them the Fangs of Eden. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, they would
Uh-huh.
love that.
You know what I mean? It does poison, it does acid, it's fun times. Fun times all around.
they would adore that.
But yeah, I should have them done within like the hour, and then I'm going to post up those Coliseum rulings. I also did a fuck ton of adjustments and updates to the synopsis with like the glossary, a couple of characters, and I'm going to post up the Sundered side of the synopsis so that you can like slap in the Imperium side of things, and then we'll just figure out how things overlap to make it into one giant narrative. Save us both the headache of like trying to figure it all out between notes and stuff. Because there's a lot of overlap between various events. But yeah, that should pretty much cover everything on that side of things.
Oh, I sent over my stuff to you, Silas.
I can't wait to see what you've cooked.
Surprise, I stole it while you were in session and you didn't even know.
Yeah, make sure you got both of them because I'm using both my weapons to create the new one.
Yeah, I just need to get approved by
Combining his old
or
weapon with
something,
the
and
lightsaber
then,
gunblade.
And then I'll
the
talk
goal.
to you about that, Silas. It's the one I sent you about a while ago.
Okie doke, so you want to merge the two of them?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were going for a dual wielder route or you were trying to you know what I mean?
No,
that
I
said,
got
that makes things a lot
one-hand
easier. Perfect. That makes it that's even easier then. I can strip the lightsaber gun blade and then and meld them together into one.
Yep.
So far, everybody's got some nasty stuff. Some solid upgrades and juicy little yeah.
I
think
can't wait.
this part of this empire is done.
I'm also giving you a trait that's pretty much Renzo Koken.